Thanks for joining us. So tell me a little bit about Tin Can Soap.
Yeah, so we're just a small home-based company. It's actually a side gig for my wife and I. We do work full-time jobs outside of this. We make a little bit of everything. It's more skincare than just soap.
Okay.
Started out as just soap in the very beginning. The name Tin Can actually originated from when we first started making soap. We put it in little metal tins. We put them inside those tins, and you could unscrew and take the soap out in like little pucks and washed with it. And so we decided Tin Can Soap Company was a great name for it. And as we kind of expanded out into other avenues with skincare, we decided to keep the name. We thought about rebranding, but this one kind of has grown on us. So that's right now we're small. We've got big dreams for what we want to do, and we're hoping that we'll be able to expand into further markets here soon.
Well, and my hat's off to you. Anytime you start a company, it's a brave thing to do. So I'm curious about what drew you into skincare products to begin with, right? What was the fascination, and what part of the skincare, what drew you from that into doing some things regarding wet shaving?
Yeah, so well, I grew up with sisters. I did have a brother, but I was around women a lot, and I was constantly around that environment where they want to take care of their skin, and being young and impressionable as I was, I wanted to do the same. Always felt a little bashful about doing it, being a man, but I kind of had an affinity for it at a young age, and my wife suffers from eczema, pretty bad eczema actually, and she'd get it all over her face and her body, and she had a lot of confidence issues as a result of that. And I knew, I'd done research. Had, like I said, I'd had kind of an infatuation with skincare, and so I decided to start making products that I hoped could help her, and it did. It actually, you can't be cured of eczema, but as it is an autoimmune, but you can treat the symptoms and using quality skincare products, and so we were able to make a pretty big difference in her appearance, and she's got a lot more confidence now. So that's kind of what drove it. And that's what kind of inspired me, was being around a lot of women, knowing like how to take care of your skin, knowing what's needed, knowing what's sought after, when someone creates a skincare routine, and knowing what products work and which ones don't. Realizing ingredients matter. There's a lot of people that look for pretty packaging and labeling and things that smell pretty, but they don't really care much about the ingredients. They're not realizing how important those ingredients really are to having a successful skincare routine. So, that's kind of, like I said, that's what started it. I just kind of decided to pursue it, what I liked as a child, and it worked out. We started those soaps, sensitive skin soaps, which helped my wife, and then we decided to put them in tins and sell them to our friends and family. And we did that for a long time, and that's all we did. And then we got encouraged to take it public because they liked our product so much, and so we did that. And then shaving, right? So I also have sensitive skin. I don't have skin conditions like what my wife has, of course, but I do have I have sensitive skin on my face. I would go back and forth between a cartridge razor and an electric shaver. Just, trying to just get through it, avoiding it as much as possible. But when I had to do it, just get it done real quick and get it over with. And then I discovered wet shaving, actually through some TikTok videos, believe it or not. There's some wet shavers that have channels on there, and I saw it, and I just loved the straight razor and the way that they held them, and just the whole thing. It just drew me in like a magnet. So I thought I'd try it. I bought a straight razor, and I got some cheap shave soap off of Amazon. I didn't really know what was good and what wasn't back at that time. But I started out, and I got myself a shave mug and some some shave soap and a brush, and a boar's brush actually was my first brush, and just a cheap shavette style shavette, replaceable blade, straight razor technically. And so that's how I started. And I started out, and of course I cut myself and nicked myself, but I just loved every minute of it. I was like, this is just so much fun. I really enjoyed and the process and the lather and just the smell, getting to kind of just zone out for 10-15 minutes of my morning, and just not have to worry about anything. It's really relaxing. It really is. It's like therapy, and I know a lot of people think that. Yeah.
The morning ritual that you look forward to, and it's very grounding.
So then I was like, why I've already made soaps, I've already been making this other stuff. Why can't I make my own shave soap? At that point, I'd already invested probably over a couple grand when I finally decided to start making my own stuff and other artisans products. And there's great products out there. I love them. I mean, just so many, I can't even count them on two hands. And I really enjoy other artisans products, but I got sick of spending all the money on it. And at the same time, I'm buying all my own supplies to make my own stuff, which I already had it all. I had everything I needed to make shave soap and to start making my own aftershaves, my own aftershave lotions, and my pre-shave oils, all that. So I started a men's line, where this company had been more about, really helping women, venturing into the shave side of everything, for like men's skincare, in other words, was a new venture for me. I really thought, I was like, I'm leaving out a whole customer base here if I don't do this. There's a whole base of men out there who I could possibly, hopefully, be able to get some of my products out to. Maybe they'll like them, and I'm proud of them. I've used a lot of artisans products, so I know what I'm up against in terms of competition. Although I'm not nearly where a lot of them are, I'm definitely made pretty good strides to getting there. And so now I only use my own stuff. I don't use any third-party artisan products anymore. I don't have to. I really enjoy my own products and quite proud of them. Quite proud of everything I've done, actually. And so, I'm just hoping to get this stuff out to a wider market, as I said, and help more people. I really want to see that. Of course, there's the desire to make money. I mean, there has to be that. But I more than anything, seeing how it changed my wife, her skin, just her confidence in the way that her skin is now, like it helped, and it just inspired me. And I want to be able to help other people as well. So
the channel is open to both sexes, but generally we have a male viewership. Is there anything about your particular company that you'd like them to know?
I make not only shave soap, but my aftershaves. I have my aftershave bombs, or aftershave lotions is what they really are. Pre-shave oils, but I also do beard care. I have a beard, so definitely not everyone shaves their entire face. We exactly. Yeah. So I make beard oil. I make beard wash and beard balm as well, and I have everything that a man would need. One thing that I feel inferior about when compared to other artisans is labeling. We try to spend more money on quality ingredients and make our own homemade labels instead of doing these flashy labels that, like I said way earlier on, a lot of people are attracted to. We hope that people start to realize how much ingredients matter, and that no matter how flashy that label may be, that product isn't going to be any better for it. So for example, you can see just a basic label here. This is one of my facial serums, but it's nothing fancy. It says what it needs to. The ingredients are on there, how to use it, instructions and so forth. But we just hope that people eventually realize ingredients matter and get to use those.